The most powerful stories don't tell you a character is angry. They show you a slammed door. They don't tell you someone is trapped. They let you hear their thoughts. This is the core of dramatic writing, showing, not telling. Take the interior monologue. This isn't speech, it's the character's raw, unspoken thoughts. Imagine an employee laughing at her boss's terrible joke. Her face says one thing, but her interior monologue reveals the truth. He thinks he's hilarious. God, 5 more hours. Mortgage due Friday, laugh again. It's the gap between her public performance and her private reality. Then there's the dramatic monologue. This is spoken aloud, but it's a performance for a specific silent listener. It's more organized, a conscious act of persuasion, confession, or self-justification. The character is trying to control the narrative, but what they choose to say and what they leave out reveals everything about their guilt or their agenda. When characters finally interact, we get a scene, and the key to a great scene is authentic dialogue. Real people interrupt. They use fragments. They don't say, "As you know, John, we've been friends since 1985. Instead, it's, "Remember primary school? Feels like yesterday and a lifetime ago." The history is implied, not explained. Action is just as crucial as words. A character turning their back, a long pause before an answer. These physical details create subtext and tension. By using these tools, a writer can explore the moments a novel only hints at, the offstage confrontations, the private decisions. You aren't just repeating a story, you're breathing life into its hidden spaces, trusting the reader to understand a character through what they do and what they say.